everybody? Flint from Flint and Steel Survival, bringing you a 2-part EDC today. Maybe 3. We'll see. We'll see how froggy I get, right? So this is my workday carry. So start out with nicotine gum. Obviously, some of you, I guess, that have been around a while knew I was chewing. So this is what I'm doing now. I do the gum instead of the pouches. After a pretty expensive dentist bill, it forced me to switch pretty much. I'm on 2 to 4 of these a day, so I always have those in my pocket. My LG G6 is my phone of choice. You can see I got a crack in the screen. That's no fun. But it's working for now, so we'll limp that along. This is a hanky. This is the Locust Armory Halloween Nightmare Before Christmas hank. I switch these every single day, and I wash them and then reuse them. So this one is the one I'm carrying. I carried Friday. I won't need to wash it. I never used it Friday. But sweat, grease, and stuff that you're messing with, I've been using these for all that. So I keep that in my back pocket. Then, as you guys know, my timber knives, Benchmade bug out. Been using this every day for over a month now. I love the handle. I love how thin it is. I don't mind at all how thin that blade is, and I don't mind how short it is, which is really odd for me because I normally carry an 8.5 inch or bigger EDC, and this thing's only 7.5, actually a little less. And then I have my buddy's customized skull bead. He gun blacks them. As you can see, as I've been carrying it, the black is wearing off on all the prominent parts, but staying in all the details, and it's really turning out cool. Next is my Maxpedition wallet. Credit cards in the back, all the stuff inside, cash, fishing license, business cards, IDs, gift cards, all that stuff sits in that wallet. We've gone over all that. Keys. So, my Pirate Popper bottle opener from Pocket Rugs Hanky Company. My truck keys. My house keys, work keys, parents and grandma's keys, all on my key bar. And it's the We the People with the pocket clip. And then at work lately, my everyday carry is my Ruger LCP. I do not keep one in the pipe. It's really hard to do with this one with no safety, and I don't have anything to protect the trigger more than just a soft case. So I do not keep one hot in this. But I will explain why I've started having to carry at work with the next portion of my work EDC. So hold tight 1 second. Alright, most of you that watched the first part and are now watching the second part were confused because you saw a lot less things that I would normally carry. So part 2 to my work EDC is I now carry this belt pouch. So what I do for work now is I service ATMs, and I also help with installing alarm and video systems and installing ATMs and all sorts of stuff that has to do with bank equipment. I mean, I've done vaults, safes, all that stuff. I'm licensed in, or I have to be licensed in this state. I'm not yet, but I'm still in training. So I've done that for a month now, and this has become a essential part of my everyday carry for that job. I also carry a giant tool bag, but I usually leave that in the truck lately, and these are the things I found that are absolutely essential for every moment of my job. So we'll go through this real quick. I have just a pair of Harbor Freight wire cutters. I've got a no-name brand of pliers. They fit better in the pouch, in the open position. So let me just do this really quick. There we go. So see how they are a little bit looser in there like that? I keep them popped open because then they fit in the pouch tighter. But just a regular pair of pliers. This is my interchangeable bit screwdriver. So I've got these that are typical for what I use, but there's still a couple that I would need. I want to put a couple Allens in this kit. Next up, second row, or I guess we can talk about my little 6-foot tape measure. I have a 25-footer in my tool bag, but most of the things that we do, 6 foot's fine. I just put it off this little carabiner so I can clip it off and on really easy, and it's just out of the way. It kind of just dangles there. Next is my small screwdriver. This is reversible, so Phillips flat. And then this is one I've had for a long time. Liberty AV Solutions, has nothing to do with where I work. I got this from a guy that helped at movie studios, so that's nothing to do with where I work. Next is my pen. This is my F701 Zebra. I've used this for a long time now, a couple months. Love it. I have a Sharpie permanent marker, Sharpie fine point pen. Use both those for marking things, especially during installs. Next is my Leatherman Wave. You guys have seen this for years on this channel. It's my absolute favorite multi-tool. I still need to upgrade to the Plus, but I've not done that yet. Now that I'm working with a lot of electronics, trying to decide if I want to go with the Surge or something a little bit bigger than the Wave, but we will see. Next pocket is I have a really nice big Phillips. Really nice big flat. I've used these guys for everything. I love the magnet tips. Couple things to go. So this is my flashlight. It is the Thorfire PF04. Love this thing, comes in handy a lot. Now, final two things in the main pouch. I have my bit kit for my Leatherman, the sheath I made myself, and then I have my notebook. So this is where I scribble down all my notes when I'm setting people's combos until I give them the combo. It's in here, then I rip out the page, make sure that they don't fall into the wrong hands. But I used to carry this in my back pocket, that's why you can see all the scratch marks and stuff. But it has the perfect home in the back of this. Oh, this is the original Bucket Boss brand belt clip. So let me turn it over. So you can see it's got Velcro, but one thing I really enjoy about this one, if you're not going anywhere that you actually have to wear this, you can slip this paddle in your back pocket and it actually holds. So this is nice and strong. Kind of see it's got some rigidity to it, and that will support it. So if I just want to walk in somewhere and drop this, I just slip it in my back pocket. So I wanted to show you guys the work EDC. I will do a separate video on my weekend EDC because that has changed as well. And I'll see you in that one. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.